Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 12 of Film Yourself Everyday Challenge. Today I want to talk about fear of missing out. And I want to talk about fear of missing out because I was and still am struggling with it for a long time. Let's take yesterday, for example. Yesterday I was invited to an Indonesian wedding, but because I was over pushing my body, I was not feeling 100%. And this fear of missing out was present the whole day. It was giving me a feeling of guilt and shame and feeling that I will be left out, maybe not even not loved by some of the friends who are going. And this is a big problem for me. You see, for a long time, I cared about what other people think about me. And I think fear of missing out is just one of the consequences of that. I was always thinking that I need to attend every party, I need to be the first one, I need to leave the last one in order to spend as much time there as possible for unknown reasons to me. I always felt this fear of missing out. So during my last 2 months, I'm working a lot on internally. And one driver, of course, as I already mentioned, that I saw that is driving my fear of missing out is definitely what other people will think. But funny enough, I am not that much concerned anymore what other people will think. That's why yesterday when I was experiencing fear of missing out, I actually didn't know where it was coming from. I don't want to do things just because I said that I'm going to do them. I need to prioritize myself, prioritize my health and my well-being. Yesterday, I didn't feel good, so normally I should not go to the wedding or any other event. And I was pretty good at it in the last couple of months. I was invited to a lot of, let's say, parties in Bali, which of course 14 days before the party starts, I say, yeah, sure, I'm going to go. But then 7 p.m. comes on that day and I'm struggling right now. I don't want to go on one hand, but on the other hand, I also want to deliver on my commitments. But I have a question for you. Are we really living with integrity and delivering on our commitments if we are not prioritizing ourselves first and doing what we really want to do? I feel that we are living a little bit of a fake life. So my new rule is, if I don't feel like it, I don't go unless somebody is negatively impacted by it. What do I mean? If I am a designated driver for the night and I said I will go, then even if I don't feel like it, I will go and I will rethink my commitments next time. If I'm not a designated driver and I just said I'm going to go, then I simply don't go if I don't feel like it. Or I go if I feel like it. And I have found that I am experiencing much more love for myself right now. Still, the fear of missing out is present. We all know that a lot of great conversation, bonding happens at 4 in the morning where 80% of the party already left, 10% is asleep, and last 5-10 guys and girls are there and they're bonding, sharing their embarrassing moments and so on and so forth, right? And it gets me thinking, right? Why do we need to wait for that time and for that level of alcohol to be able to bond? Why my best friends can tell me I love you at 4 in the morning, but they can't tell me at 12 in the afternoon? Because I'm sure they love me just the same, right? I love them, I love their kids, I love their girlfriends, so I'm sure they love me as well all the time. But we just don't tell this to each other. And this is the big reason why fear of missing out was always a little bit present. But I also know that life is a marathon and not a sprint. So first of all, there are going to be many more events that I can go. And second of all, I also realize that if I say yes to one event, I am saying no to another. And it might not be the same day. If I would go to a wedding yesterday, which in the end I didn't attend, prioritizing myself, I would not be able to go to the very important event today. You see, today we are going to glamping to Mount Agung because some of the really good friends from Bali are leaving to Canada for 5-6 months. And this is their, let's say, farewell party. And I feel that if my FOMO would drive me to go yesterday, then obviously I would drink, and I didn't drink for a long time. Well, I drank last week, but before I didn't drink for 5 months. I'm still feeling a little bit sick and so on. So today I will not be able to go. And it would be kind of disappointing my friends, right? And the wedding guys, although I know them, we are not very close friends. So really, FOMO is a fucking bitch, right? It's a bitch. But we need to overcome it by always thinking what is best for us. And for us and for the people we love the most. And then somehow I am super proud of myself that I am dealing much better with my fear of missing out. Because I understand that I don't need to be present in every situation. I don't need to be in every relationship. I don't need to be in every talk for the right people to love me. And this is very important for me. Because the big realization of the last month working internally is I don't need everybody to love me. I just need my best friends to love me. And funny enough, my best friends love me the most when I am who I am. Not pretending that I want to do something, not coming to the situation or relationship with half mind present. No, they love me when I come as my true self. And this is what I want to leave you with, right? Don't allow fear of missing out to hurt yourself. Always put yourself on the first spot. Again, make sure this doesn't negatively impact others, but in most cases it won't. And in most cases, fear of missing out is only existent in your head. Because in reality, you're not missing out on a lot, right? But if you are not going to care for your health and for your well-being, you might start missing out on a lot of things in the future. So rather make it a decision than a consequence. You got this. I fucking love you. Let's fucking go!